Good morning, YouTube. Hello, good morning and welcome. You have reached the channel of Rogue X-Wing. That sounds fucking even worse. I'm a fucking idiot. Well, anyway, so I was talking to a mate the other night and he was going on about how good he is at DIY. Now, it's not a subject I'm happy to talk about. I'm not very good at it. Which is kind of good because me and my missus kind of have a deal. Now, she does the DIY and I do the cooking. Now, the reason I do the cooking is because I'm better at it. The reason she does the DIY is because she's better at it. A few months ago, I went out for the afternoon on a Sunday, I think it was. Said to her, right, if you stick the chicken in the oven, it's a chicken in a bag. I don't know if anybody has ever had a chicken in a bag. I'm assuming that they're quite popular, but some people may not have. But it's a chicken in a bag, and you put it in the oven. You can't go wrong. Something you have to make a little hole. You just follow the instructions and cook it. 200 degrees, about an hour. It's not hard, so I thought. Now the problem is, we've lived in our house for probably 2 years. She's never used the oven. I didn't even think about it as I left. Bye darling, I'm off. She's like, okay. I said, right, stick the chicken. She's like, yeah, sure. I went out for about 3 hours and I came home to this weird smell. And what she'd done, bless her little cotton socks, is put the chicken in the oven, and instead of turning the oven on, she turned the grill on, sorry. Which means, of course, the heat is coming just from the top instead of like a normal fan oven where it blows around the oven. So I've come into the smell of burning plastic. Doing so. I said, can you not smell it? And she's like, what, darling? And I'm like, the smell? And she's like, oh. So I enter the kitchen and it's yeah, the plastic is burnt onto the top of the chicken. And she's standing there going, well, you didn't tell me how the oven works, you know. And I'm like, but it's an oven. They're all the same. You look at the little picture with the, you know, with the round circle and the fan. She's like, well, I just turned the dial. And I'm like, yeah, to the grill. She's like, well, you can save it. So now you've got to visualise this half-burnt chicken with like the bottom still raw. And I'm like, you can't say it. She's like, well, can you not just turn it over and cook the top? I'm like, no, you can't do that. It's fucking ridiculous. So yeah, so that was her attempt at cooking. But like I say, I can't say too much. She does the DIY. Now, years ago I used to think I was good at it. I used to think, yeah, I could do DIY. For instance, when I moved out of my flat, my missus come and helped me move. Is this light going, or I'm just going to sit here? So yeah, when I moved out of my flat, she kindly helped me move because it was the night before I was moving, and she said, have you packed? And I was like, nah, just stick it in bin bags. And she was like, are you joking? Are you an idiot? And I was like, well, just you know, that's how men do it. Last minute, smash it all out and it's done. She's like, so she's come round to help me move, and she knew I didn't do DIY, and she was like, and she was going through my cupboard and she's like, well, what's all this in here? And I was like, well, what do you mean? She's like, well, you got like tools, like loads of them. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, well, you don't do DIY. I said, right, have a look at them. Brand new, never been used, drill, all good makes as well. And she's like, well, what have you got? I'm like, because, like, you know, all men have to have tools. And she's like, not if you don't fucking use them, you dickhead. I was like, well, I have people that come round. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, they come round and do things for me. And she's like, fuck's sake, I've never heard anything like it. But yeah, so I do the cooking, she does the DIY. My worst episode of DIY was when I lived in another flat years ago, and this is at the point where I realised that I was not going to be very good at DIY ever. So we had a kitchen and it had a larder, which I don't know if everyone knows what larder is. I'm not going to assume, but it's like a cupboard in your kitchen where you keep all your tins and your bits like that. And basically I decided that I was going to stick my fridge in my larder, so I had to take the door off. Simple enough task, it's not hard. 6 screws to take the hinges off. I knew what I was doing because I googled it. So I've got my screwdriver and I've gone to take my screws out, and as I've done the first couple of screws, they've snapped. Like half the screw head has snapped off. I'm like, oh god, what am I going to do? I thought, right, I know what I'd do. So I've got my claw hammer, which seems like a perfectly reasonable thing, to get the claw around the back of the screws and pop them out, you know. So I'm standing in the doorway, if you can imagine, like in the way, facing the screws and the hammers, and I'm pulling as hard as I can on these screws that are rotted into the wall frame, and the hammer slipped out, and I proceeded to hit myself in the face. Yes, rather hard, with the kind of hammer. Didn't turn out very well for me. I shook myself like I did then, even though he didn't come out. He looked like he was going. Yeah, so that was the point in my life when I decided that DIY is not, and I repeat, not, capitals in caps lock or whatever, not for me. So yeah, so it our relationship's symbiotic, I'd say. She does the shit I don't like, and I do the shit she don't like, you know. And the rest we just moan about together. So yeah, DIY, I don't do it because I'm crap at it, and I think that's what it comes down to, you know. I've got to that age where I kind of discovered that I'm crap at stuff, and other people will go, well, I practice and you'll become better, and I go, no, give up and let someone else do that job, because they're obviously good at it. I'm good at certain things, and they're the things I do. Why I have to pretend that I can become good at something else when I blatantly can't, because I just don't have that acumen, I think that's the right word, to kind of do the DIY. People get pleasure from, you know, building something from scratch. But I don't. I get frustrated, like flat pack furniture. I know that's not really DIY. I've been known to do the odd flat pack, but I still do not like doing it. It's infuriating. There'll always be one screw missing, but there's not a screw missing. I've just fucking opened the pack wrong and it's still in the bottom of the pack or something, and it's just like, fucking hell. We had this one flat pack bit of furniture, it's the last flat pack bit of furniture I made. We've moved a few times over the last 7 years, and this one particular flat pack unit we took with us, flat packed, to at least 3 of our moves, from what I remember. Yeah, fucking heavy it was. Oh god, I think I put my back out a couple of times on it, just from general moving, and so we've moved it 2 or 3 times, and then and finally I built it about 2-3 months ago now, because it was sitting in the garage and the missus wanted to put some other shit in the garage. And she said, are you going to build that? And I was like, alright, I'll build it. It took me about 4.5 hours. And I mean, this thing was heavy. It turns out it's this tiny little chest of drawers. And I don't know where the weight was now, it's not that heavy. But in the box, and it came in 2 different boxes. One was for the unit and then one was for all the fucking drawers. Because there's like one that says 4 big drawers and then 2 small. fucking heavier than the sun. That's not even a saying, I don't know where I got that from. But it was fucking heavy. It was like fucking Thor's hammer. Do you know what I mean? Couldn't pick this fucker up. Made it. Tiny little fucking chest of drawers. Fucked me right off. 4.5 hours. Lots of swearing. And of course the missus comes in halfway through. She's like, do you want a hand? And I'm like, no. I want someone to do it for me, you fucking idiot. Didn't say that. I was like, no darling, it's all under control. She can hear me fucking banging and swearing upstairs. But no, it's fine. Nearly there. Just making sure it's done properly for you. Thinking, you fucking cunt. Sorry, I shouldn't use that word. But I don't like doing DIY. She knows it. She knows it. I didn't make her cook dinner that day. No. I've got not quite a few. I say I've got a few subscribers now, and I'd just like to say thank you to the subscribers. Because I never thought I'd get that many, and I've got. It was about 43 the last time I checked, or somewhere around that. But it's amazing, absolutely amazing, and I'm just shocked that there is so many people out there that actually like watching what I'm doing. So yeah, thank you. Just like to thank you all for wasting your time. We're not wasting time, but do you know what I mean? Wasting the time that your precious time to watch what I'm doing, and I hope I'm making at least one of you chuckle to yourself and go either because you've experienced the same, or you can understand my perspective on life. Either way, leave a comment and a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and tell me what you actually think or don't think, or how it's working out for you guys. Is it clear? That's clear. So thank you very much, guys. Yeah, blown away by the positive reaction from me being a moany old fart. And yeah, like, share and let your friends know.